The word disability has the word ability inside it. Instead of focusing on the disability, focus on what you can do. And then gradually build on what you're able to do and figure out ways of doing things that you want to do. I went in for my first orthotic. It went from the hip to a foot plate. I asked the orthotist to promise me that it would help me, and he said he couldn't do that. And then I said, well, what are my chances then of getting better? And he said, not real good. And I said, but in your hands, what are my chances of getting better? And he said, you'd be the first. And that was extremely discouraging to me. But I'm here to tell you that being the first is not always bad. I didn't want people to see me in a wheelchair. I wanted to be invisible. I was in a wheelchair with my daughter, and I told her I didn't want to go into a store because I recognized somebody. She pushed me right up to that person and said hello. And when that person treated me like there was no difference in who I was, I realized that I was still me even though I was in a wheelchair. And that gave me the incentive then to fight and get back as much of my life as I can. And I'd like to give that to other people. Because I think there are a lot of people out there that are disabled or who have given up, and I'd like to give them back hope. Brown. I'm the inventor of the Groove Knee Retrainer. It helped me get out of a wheelchair. I still use it occasionally, but very little compared to what I did before this, and I hope to help other people. I was a trained fitter for orthopedic appliances back in the 70s, and I have 2 daughters with MS, so I'm very familiar with the medical supply industry, and I try very hard to help people find the appropriate ability aid that they can.
I wear it every day because it's comfortable. I know I'm being picky, but if I'm given a choice, this is hardly noticeable on your clothes, where this you cannot wear without it. It's heavier and it's
8 knee surgeries, 2 total replacements. The right replacement did not turn out very well, so I've been in pain since then. But the amazing thing is being on Vicodin for 12 years to not being on any pain medicine at all since I got the brace is pretty enormous.
It's got to be helping me more than this because I don't wear this, but I wear this. And like I said, I feel as stabilized in this as I do in that. I feel almost a little more restricted in this. And if I fell down, I would have to take that off to get up. But I could get up with this.
the left leg's dragging.
Oh.
That and I gotta concentrate. And that's hard to do for me. Big difference. I can feel it, I don't have to concentrate, I can just move. It's like the left leg has a brain of its own. This is so much easier.
I recommend it to anyone who's had knee problems, anyone who's spent money on knee braces. If you haven't spent any more, you haven't done anything, you haven't gone to 4 therapists and orthopedic surgeons and gotten no relief, and I put this thing on and I got immediate relief.
Hi, I'm Jenna Johns and I'm a gymnast. About 2 years ago, I started having some major knee issues. I had dozens of injuries in the legs and I grew a lot, and the doctor told me that I had large Q angles and I had patellofemoral syndrome, and he told me that I had to quit gymnastics. I had a number of shots to try and fix it. I had surgery and it was just endless and nothing would help me. After having the surgery, about a year later, I was just hoping to compete and just hoping to do the minimum requirements. And then I found In the Groove Retraining knee brace and everything changed. I was able to compete. Now I'm just really looking forward to next year.
So I want to help other people. Life sets you back, but you've got to get back up and go for it.